So now we're going to start talking about some important principles that are just general writing tips. Now, these things are going to help you create copy that stands out better when you approach clients, and it's also going to help you create copy that is way more effective for the reader and actually lets you get inside their brain and motivate them to make changes, aka buy products, aka get you paid. So, the first thing you need to understand is that reading copies should feel like going down a slide, right? You should read the first line, and it should make you want to read the next line, and that should make you want to read the line after that, and so on and so on and so on, all the way down throughout the entire persuasion process. And honestly, that should happen from the very moment they meet your guru online to the very second that they purchase the highest ticket product in the back end. They should feel something just like pulling them along, their curiosity, their desire, the intrigue of what's coming next, just pull them along, right? So it should feel like they're going down a slide. Now, we've talked about different ways to do that with intrigue, with desire, with structuring the persuasion. There's a lot of things we've talked about how to do that. However, let's talk about mistakes to avoid. A lot of times writers create unnecessary friction for their readers because of how things are structured, because things are choppy, because they split the lines up the wrong way. In whatever way they end up doing it, it feels like someone's throwing a bunch of sand onto part of the slide. Like, can you imagine going down a slide and then you hit a sandy patch? That friction slows you down, right? Now, if a reader hits a patch of your copy that's difficult to understand or difficult to read, you make several normal mistakes, you get clunky with the way the word is, any kind of resistance you add to the process, the second they hit that, they're more likely to just hop off. They're most likely just going to hop off and go somewhere else, right? So you want to make the experience as easy and as compelling as possible. You have to realize people are very easily distracted, right? We live in a world where TikTok is 2 taps away, right? There's something more interesting and intriguing and biologically curious to them right there on their phone, right? So the threshold for how captivating and interesting you have to be is really, really, really high, right? I was talking to a guy the other day. He called this the Kylie effect. It's like you've got to be more interesting and engaging than like them going on their phone and looking at pictures of Kylie Jenner's butt, right? You got to be better than that. So you need to avoid any kind of friction, any kind of choppy ideas, any kind of grammar mistakes, any kind of confusing thoughts. You want to be a smooth, simple, exciting experience. Avoid all types of friction.